Hey, hey, it's me. I'm trying a little bit softer lighting this evening. So you probably get a lot of uh, glistening in the eyes, but trying to ease it up on the lighting a little bit. It's kind of harsh for a 6-year-old like me. Listen, chop chop. I'm keeping everything at 9 minutes. So, as promoted, this evening was going to be the topic known. Excuse me for reaching over tonight. This is tonight's topic. But before then, wanted to make a special kind of sort of announcement-ishy type thing. As you know from the last show, I think, or the second last show, I was up for like 50 hours straight for that evening, hence the darkness and the exhaustion. And I was working on this. This is an ancient draft of my book, missing about 2 chapters, but this is what the early chapters used to, or versions, drafts used to look like that I was circulating. We are experiencing, hence the 50 hours that night without sleep, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I am still pushing to get that deadline by Tuesday, but this place, as you can see, where it says self-publishing has never been easier. See that? Yes, it has. Oh, yes, it has. It's been easier. Trust me. The other 2 sites, hard. This one, harder. Okay, so it has, yes, it's been much easier. Anyway, so just so you know, in case you're running to the Book Baby site. So there you have it. Okay, Book Baby. Yay! Yeah. Yeah, technical difficulties, all right. It's around the clock type thing, and there you go. Half of it is like glitches, system freezes, abnormal issues, normal issues. But the main thing has been dealing with support, with tech support. It's not that they're not nice, it's just that everything gets more complicated every time you talk to them. So it's a little crazy making. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Anyway, let's cut to tonight's episode. This is going to be like storyteller theater, like fairy tale theater type, whatever, right? So I'm going to tell you a little story, and there's going to be like characters in the story that are fictional. So I'm going to be like doing a lot of looking, maybe taking my glasses off so we can sort of like, get into this little story about love and friendship and moving and relocation and finding people and losing people and all that good stuff, right? Well, it's not always so good. So let me tell you a little story about them, okay? The Tucson 12. So let's say that someday, one day, you and your family move to a place like, oh, please, no, check Scottsdale first. Anyway, so they come to this place, and there's this Tucson 12, right? So they move to this place. One of the first things that they sort of like, kind of starts happening in their lives over the, within a couple of years of moving here, slowly the Tucson 12 were to trickle into that person's life. You would have one who is an ailing, retired older lady, and you also have a waiter, old school variety, not the brightest in the box, but she knows it. Then you have an actor, sort of plain, polite. You have a young local professional in that group. You also have a bit of a raging maniac lady. You have one who is a server, like the waiter, very attractive, and one is a spouse. One is a retired educator. One is a very small, sinister, little old teacher. One is a very lovely gentleman, and one is another spouse, gentleman, and then one is a student, an older student. All fictional. So when you move to this place, right, you come upon, one of the first things you come upon is the polite actor. so gracious, so wonderful a young actor he is to this day. Attractive beyond belief. Just so gentrified, so articulate, um, and a total mystery in the end in terms of a person. The waiter, the young waiter, um, made a huge mistake letting this waiter into our lives. Huge mistake, got taken advantage of. Just kind of like, just not treated very well, and really just sort of overhauled our life for no reason and just sort of disappeared out of our immediate proximity, thank God. Then we have the after the meeting the polite actor and later on befriending the waiter, along with the retired older lady who's actually ailing. My husband would contact this older lady, ailing lady, every morning to find out how she was doing because of her ailing condition. Ends up, this ailing, innocent lady flips out on us one day, calls us. We had purchased one of these once because we had like a stalker threat. We realized that's not our style, like having that in the house. So we actually sold it or gave it back to where we purchased it. But this crazy lady, ailing lady, for some reason heard that we had one for this protection because it was somebody that she knew, and started like screaming to everybody that we were too unstable to own a firearm, which is actually litigious, but whatever. This is all local, local fun here, guys. So then we have the local professional. Oh my God, she is just like attractive and charming, and everyone falls in love with her. She's a part of the Tucson 12. She blended in, right along. Such an attractive, sophisticated woman. And obviously a wolf in sheep's clothing or something, I don't know, disappeared with the rest of them. And this kind of all occurred around the time that, number one, my husband was terribly ill, for those months with the medication contraindication. So we went through that whole nightmare of him, like, literally teetering on death. These Tucson 12 just sort of kind of slowly disappeared. And I started to think, what is this invasion of the body snatchers world we're living in? Like, times get tough, but they're used to you being charming and successful and acting and having people over and whatever. But then all of a sudden your life is obliterated and you are not fun to be around and you need help. Like the older lady, we reached out, oh my God, so many times, and we were just sort of spit at the face. Even though he helped her and called her every morning, whatever. So we have the raging maniac lady, who I just chalk up to a stalker who's just lunatic out of their mind. Again, too nice to them, in and out of our life with drama like you cannot wrap your mind around. Then we have the server, just sort of innocuous, very attractive man, friendly, local worker, server, in with the group. And again, another one that just sort of fell off the face of the earth with the other 11 around this time. I mean, like, just nothing. No, I would reach out like, oh my God, we're in all this hell, and can I have a ride? Or could you text my husband and make him feel better? Nothing. Zero. Zip. Zilch. Then we have the spouse. The spouse is of the young actor, the attractive, sweet, polite actor. He's just, I mean, the actor is just, charming. This spouse is just sort of, I don't know, some kind of non-entity. I mean, very friendly young lady, but I mean, I don't know, the main character is, of course, the attractive actor who turned out to just completely disappear. And that actor was here with us from day one, practically. So that actor was the last to be kind of polite to us, but poof, right? Okay, what's going on here, right? We have a retired educator. Very nice young gentleman. The only one that actually reached out kind of to us during that whole fracas that was going on with his health and whatever, again, disappeared off the planet with the rest of them in and around like his recovery time. And then, well, I didn't even have a chance to get sick yet. And that was recently. We have this very, very sinister character. I told you, the older teacher. Again, wackadoo kids. I mean, way too nice in the beginning. Turns out to be like, flipped out. Um, Bordering on like, not a safe person to be around. Again, thank God that one fell off the face of the earth. But again, part of the Tucson 12. Why is she still friends with them? I mean, she like, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, then we have the lovely gentleman and lovely spouse of gentleman, innocuous folks, beautiful couple, very lovely, and weren't involved enough in our lives to have been kind of a poof, but saw them quite regularly as a couple. Again, part of this poof. You got me, kids. There was also a student, an older, a lovely, slender gentleman who was earlier in the group, like kind of sort of in the beginning of the clustering of the Tucson 12. Again, off the face of the earth. We used to text. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. So we've got the student who I just told you. We've got the gay couple who, I mean, nice, but again, part of the poof and still friendly with the 12, the other 10. We've got this sinister one, this educator who is again now still friendly with the 12, and we've disappeared after this health fracas or whatever caused this. That sort of innocuous spouse of the actor, I mean, another disappearing act. The raging maniac lady, like I said, thank God for that one. But she kind of fell out of the picture completely because it just got way weird with that one. But again, part of the Tucson 12. The professional, sweet, that I mentioned, attractive, charming, disappeared with the rest of them. Like, no text, no call, no nothing. The places that we used to haunt and go, no, Zippo, Zilch, like, oh my God, you guys, body snatcher land, okay? So anyway, we're at about 12 minutes. I've gone way over with this. I'm going to let you go. That's the Tucson 12. Those are who we are trying to wash out of our lives right now so that we can sort of regroup with zero friends. Zero friends here in Tucson, kids. Yay! More on the book. I'm going to go dive right back into it literally as we speak. I'm going to let you go. It's 12 minutes and I love you. I will see you tomorrow with all kinds of good news, and hopefully it has nothing to do with any technical difficulties. Take care until then. Bye.